presides over council, but without a vote. Now, there's been a lot of recent discussion in council about what presides means and what that authority presents. And one of those areas where I wish not to offend anyone is it is perhaps intentionally or not vague as to what presiding over council means, and we've had a lot of talk about that. He does have the power to veto legislation. He may present and introduce legislation to council. Even as a non-council member, he has authority to present legislation. He has the power to refer all legislation to the appropriate committee. Now, this was a matter of controversy when I first started, because I looked at this and said, what does that really mean? Because it had been a common council practice where committee chairs could by-lead their own legislation into their own committee. That practice has ended because I've interpreted that part of the charter to mean that all legislation has to pass through the mayor before it can go to the committee. The committee itself can't create it and discuss it without the mayor referring it. Otherwise, what does the authority to refer mean if a committee chair can introduce it themselves in their own committee? So that was not popular amongst some members of council. And it has been argued that that gives the mayor essentially a pocket veto of legislation, that he can not refer or delay referring legislation to committees and indefinitely stall it. And again, we're engaged, I think, within a discussion within City Council and the mayor and my office as to what that really means. And thankfully, and I think a tribute to our elected officials, that discussion has been all in public. We've had some lengthy committee meetings on what those things mean. The mayor obviously appoints the city manager with council approval and controls with the ability to hire and fire, recommend hiring and firing. The mayor appoints the vice mayor from the members of council. He does submit with comment the budget. Technically it's not his budget, but he can submit comments to it. I think it's been practiced that he offers changes to for initiatives that he wants to see included in the budget.
Mr. Curp?
Yes.